30-minute chart, and let's prepare. Now, importantly, right now, you see how beautiful that magenta, right, rejected that range together with the 20-day moving average. So this was pretty clear. The key is that there is a gap here that can be very easily taken. So we have to be very mindful of that. But the main liquidity level is still within this green algorithm here. So if you want to see this breaking out here, now you see the green already buying. There's buying continuation. It will be great. But the best if we see a structure here breaking out. By then, your 20-day will turn into support. So will your 5-day together. Your 5 and 20-day support, you will see a very clean structure within the green algorithm, and it will continue buying up in the green. That will be the best case scenario to grab this liquidity on the way up, if the market wants to head up here. So quite important you pay close attention to this. Now, if we are continuing buying in the green, this can absolutely happen too. So this is where you have to look out for the 1-minute structure here. But it's easier because there's the moving averages to help you support in your structure on the 1-minute trade. What I want you to be careful of is this magenta. Now, this may look, well, it may not look consequential now, but this is liquidity anyway, off a very important key level at the 680 yellow. So just pay close attention to that. Set alerts. You don't know if the market wants to head down. Could be some crazy news again tomorrow. But just pay close attention to this, all right? At that 680 of the orange algorithm, this is the liquidity that I was talking about here with the magenta. So just pay more close attention to that, all right? Set alerts. If the market wants to go down, you will not be surprised because you have already identified the liquidity here, right? But otherwise, the dump always happens with blue algorithm. So if the blue does not build liquidity here, this is not going down yet, and there is a larger trade to go down, and that will be off that yellow. So you see that yellow here, the market wants to build more liquidity heading down. You will not be surprised to if it wants to continue to build more liquidity with that magenta. Now the difficulty here, as always, is understanding that there is a wedge, and we are technically in the middle of the wedge here. Right, when you're back at the moving averages, you're literally in the middle of the wedge, so you just have to be more careful. The reason why being in the middle is good is only if you have protected runners already. So if you bought something here, whatever it is, you are already protected here, fine. You look for continuation. But otherwise, for you who have not opened a trade, especially in the middle of the wedge, just be careful. Like what I mentioned, there's no need to guess. When the market wants to make a decision, you have the means to be this precise. You have the means to be this precise. Take a look. Now, if you have a skill that can absolutely nail how precise this is a $1 million skill right here. Right? Practice enough, you can make money with this because of that precision of the algorithms right there. This is a skill. You could have caught this anyway, even if you missed a large candle. So a big part of it is psychology as well. When this big candle lands, how is your mind processing this information? Most of you will be like, I missed it. And then you botch the opportunity to be planning on how to be taking a trade, right? Or you have no idea why this happened, right? You don't understand the magenta liquidity. So you started shorting this while we are still in the strongest buying. Remember what I mentioned. If we are in the precision algorithm and you're calling for the reversal, you are feeding into the exit liquidity. You're the reason this is going up if you shorted it here. So you see, these are techniques that you already know. So you have to practice, you have to plan ahead, you have to prepare, and you would have to be able to call trades like that. Million ways to trade, as I mentioned. I prefer now to trade more relaxed, comparably to when I was prior to the surgery. Now, there is a difference, right? I am not living the same anymore, and that's fine. You see, I still can trade well, I still can make money. So you notice there are a million ways to trade. This is not a one-way ticket, right? You're learning something to give you the edge and to bolster your skill so that you can make money for the rest of your life, no matter what condition you're going to face. So yeah, I'm not as good as I was anymore, but I'm making more money now.